na enipa nan no a wobu ehon konta wo hanche mumu no Kennedy Agyapong kwa wo fefa ne akire eti onya wo hanche mu aduonum baako ene achipo enan 51.4%.
So now we shall for the same look as the thing now say NPP mpanyfo free nkuraso ekopom mpanyfo no bibi party no e come akwa majority of the air people no him say e drew say ye kwa akoto abafo e flag bearer na omompo bia apart from Kennedy akompreko ohene Agyapong
Waye hwehwemu de afa New Patriotic Party NPP ko no ehon na hwehwemu no agina won franketu ni dibre abatoa na ehon akansi a edi party no anim hwehwemu ni pie ye no de abeto dwa ewumu ene se na no asen central mrashebedwani onumunyanfo Kennedy ohene Agyapong wono na enei se NPP for ekọ abatoa mu ni yese hwan ne de franka bekura no wo NPP dimu na wode akọ pre omampani dibre ama ekuo no ewa afi 2028 ene de nko bedi mu nkunim eyo onumunyanfo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong
enti say no NPP party ni tinyina say sa enkofo enan we Kennedy akompreko ohene Agyapong Dr. Bawumia, Bryan Acheampong, Sanson, I was said to some painful and nay or much meeting. Omu James said there is no way say omit me you be a dinesi hon from Aquaman, Eddie Aman, it is an NPP for person winning elections 2028 and the best candidate among presenting and Fanenberg Ghana for and also be Biani Anthony Swamba, Kennedy, a compreko or Hene Agyapong.
Waye hwehwemu de afa New Patriotic Party NPP ko no ehon na hwehwemu no agina won franketu ni dibre abatoa na ehon akansi a edi party no anim hwehwemu ni pie ye no de abeto dwa ewumu ene se na no asen central mrashebedwani onumunyanfo Kennedy ohene Agyapong wono na enei se NPP for ekọ abatoa mu ni yese hwan ne de franka bekura no wo NPP dimu na wode akọ pre omampani dibre ama ekuo no ewa afi 2028 ene de nko bedi mu nkunim eyo onumunyanfo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong wode enipa enan ena tunsenie ni eye hwehwemu no na enipa nan no a wobu ehon konta wo hanche mumu no Kennedy Agyapong kwa wo fefa ne akire eti onya wo hanche mu aduonum baako ene achipo enan 51.4% ewo survey no emu na empanifo aye ne so omo ye ne bosomi April ekokosi June cheso fosio abosomi ye mu na omo sha ase de abosomi mienu na yeye onunyafo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong de oben non eye Dr. Bawumia na no ya ba ye to ye ewo my Ghana mu NPP di no edi sano anim no no enzo so na to so mienu a wonya o hanche mu aduanan mienu ne achipo mienu 42.2%. Afei de woto so miensa eye Dr. Bryan Acheampong. Dr. Bryan Acheampong enya o hanche mu miensa ene achipo baako. Wo kwatofofro kra ya kansi mu afei ya ena wayi nanim ewumu. Ena de otwa ato eye Dr. Oseyaw Educhum na no yi na wo ye nwumasua soafo onya o hanche mu miensa ono so kwatofofro. Now, Sanity Africa for any decent
the form, and the point is, I mean, you have seen the trend that there's been a mass shift to the Kennedy Agyapong's camp. As at now, I mean, just like you saw on social media, Dr. Sibe, Abnao Asare, Honorable Ampabin, the Joshua MP. I mean, a number of them. The also that of the Offenso South. All of them yesterday, they all came publicly, and today we are also going to see new faces. Okay. But for us, our strength even does not lie within the higher rank of the party. Even though it's also important that you need to get some of these influential senior members of the party on board. It has some touch of credibility and some touch of validation. But you know, the Ken's strength has always been with the base, with the grassroots of the party. I mean, he speaks their language. He has been advocating for them from day one. So that is where our strength really lies. And I'm very confident that 31st, for me, it wouldn't be so surprised because, I mean, you can project the trend, how it's going, where there's been some massive support. Now, a lot of people also aligning with the Ken's brand.
We see Bawumia as part of him. Yes. So what Bawumia has done is nothing new. If there is anybody to fear in the political space, it is simply Kennedy or Agyapong. And I'll tell you one thing.
Tell me.
Kennedy may lose, but he will plan 2028.
He will be 67 then.
Forget about age. Biden is president in U.S. Age is just a number.
Oh, but it will probably depend on the outcome of the election.
I'm telling you today, Bawumia will win and lose the general election. And
that's your opinion.
It's going to happen.
Well, that's your
Put down
opinion.
today's date.
Yeah.
I chance
today is 4th November.
Yeah, I chance on it. We have 309 days to general election. 309 days. Bawumia will win this internal contest, lose the general election. When he loses, the NPP will begin to think properly. And they begin to find fault. The establishment will collapse. I'm telling you today, anybody who followed NPP politics, anytime NPP goes into opposition, the establishment collapses. Go back to 2007. I was in Legon when Polafoko was slapped. I was there, right there, because then I was in NPP. I saw with my eyes, not somebody telling me. At that time, Alan was a dinosaur in the NPP. Alan was untouchable. You could see all the forces, like today the forces, Marshall against Kennedy and in for Bawumia. That forces was for Alan Acheampong in 2007.
I was there, I saw it too.
Fantastic. So that was the time Alan was Alan. You could hear the song, Obi Aranti se wu, Alan Acheampong na yepe. That was the time. And Nana was lucky because people said that, oh, let's reward Nanado. Other than that, Alan could have, if they had gone for runoff in 2007, Alan would have won. I'm telling you today, if they had gone for runoff in 2007, Alan would have won. I'd say, okay, you are older than me. Go and let me follow. And look at what they did to him. So, if the NPP loses 2024, that establishment that collapsed in 2007 against Alan will collapse against Bawumia. And that is when Kennedy may have an opportunity. And I'm telling you today, Kennedy will lose. He will not give up. Because he will come again 2027. And at that time, NPP will be organic.
When according to you,
according to me,
would have lost the election in 2024.
Yes,
according to you.
Yes, he will lose 2024. And when he loses, you will not have the advantage of MCEs, DCEs, no CEOs, no ambassadors. So that establishment will collapse against you. And at that time, the party will begin to search for the organic leader. The leader who has been with them 20, 30 years down the lane. And at that time, the rules will not work for Bawumia. Because let me tell you today, some of the DCs, ministers, CEOs, appointees of Mahama today, he can't find them around him. After he lost power, Mahama can't find some of them. It's natural. Some of them will go into oblivion. They will hide the money they make. They will hide the contact they make. They will not put it into the political space. So after 2024, some of the ministers you see today, the DCs, the ambassadors, they will go into oblivion. So the party will revert to the organic status of the NPP. That is where Kennedy will be relevant. And let me tell you, Kennedy is going to kick out some of the certain MPs who kick against him.
Well, he said that.
It's going to happen.
He said that.
Kennedy is going to sit down, mobilize money, and he's going to look at the constituency he won against the MPs who stood against him and kick them out.
And I'm looking at the results and some of these constituencies that you mentioned. You know the one that first crossed my mind? The one at Kwesi-Minting.
Okay.
The MP there was Vosivros. I've forgotten his name. I think he's a deputy minister as well.
Right.
Vosivros against Honorable Ken.
Go to Bantama.
He couldn't get the numbers there.
Go to Bantama. And you could see the number. There is an MP, a sector minister, yes, Asenso, who stood against Ken publicly. Ken gets 402, Bawumia gets 422. The implication is that already Bantama, there's a rift. The immediate past MP who died, what is the name? Otma Bwaje, has a faction.
Yeah.
And that faction is against Asenso.
Yeah.
Kennedy gets in and gets 402, you get 422.
He's coming for you.
He's coming against you. So, the avalanche of the MPs who stood against Ken, he's going to map them and kick them out of parliament.
He has said that publicly.
Now, you go into an election with Ken controlling some of the MPs. So after 2024, Ken will come back stronger. So me, the NDC, we must set up again 2028. For 2024, I will tell you today, the NPP has elected a loose cannon candidate. And look, Mahama got 98% from the NDC.
Yeah.
He got 98%.
Yes.
If you look at the percentage Bawumia is going to get, it will not be close to 70%.
Well, the figures suggest so.
He will get 70%. Ken is pooling. Look,
I've got a few more results coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ken will pool and Bawumia can make 70%. If Bawumia is unable to make 70%, the implication is that 30% of your people don't like you. Relative to Mahama, who got 98%, meaning that only 2% don't like Mahama. So unlike NDC, who gave Mahama endorsing victory of 98%, Bawumia, you are getting 70%. The implication is that at your own backyard, people don't like you.
Yeah.
And it's a huge number, 30%.
And then NDC will take advantage of that.
We are going to take advantage.
I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back.
The whole Ghana, for the first time in the history, we NPP ni TME. What's the answer? Mikasa utie wanije. And man, the leadership ni choose no. Any problem, but semasi based on facts and figures. Abaya continue to reach Abaye. This is the first time in the history of NPP results. I am winning only one zongo whenever. One zongo, one.
The whole country.
The whole my Ghana winning now.
Like seriously?
Even under another second term, you are winning more than 8 zongos. Another second term. And under Yedi Muslimi Niabano. Me say every before me breno must learn to listen to the analysis.
Oh, when it's always oh yeah no.
My name save NPP ne.
Oh, okay.
Me say only whenever Zongo and NPP when here.
Whenever it's in a futu.
Yes. Apart from that, all the Zongo police stations are all Ghana. Even 2 NPP Ghana, even 1996. And we are boycotting most of the elections a year. So it means that number 1. And then you prove it. Actually, no one when this before say, yeah, I can't party. But I can't dominated. And today, I am reminding me your MPP ni say, hey, if you ask so why identity are men giant too because of Obiano. NPP, we have our identity. And so you am protecting that identity now. The identity is I can't dominated. Tell me,
and then my identity.
Yes.
Say be who NPP amonyoku no a.
So now, when in some ahodo a just say painful say dey kwaya kwahwe video ni say sitie no ba betina eye fikese so akasa sanso na e news say tie ne some ahodo bebe na ni nyina e kame akwaya say no NPP for say omo person mo win elections 2028 na the only candidate omo hwe nim say omo mfa ne mbra say be omo bitimi ato ne so aba no Kennedy akompreko Agyapong eno ana chese ba betu jabusha ahanom ana de nsem ahodo na esi bezo so wadaroma Ubuni and the Kwanzaa, when you subscribe from my YouTube channel, no one subscribe, we are no one like video or the bell notification icon so for say be next time we drop a video our channel so and say be and 10 so it's meeting at a gentle.